Fed up on fed up. Fed up, fed up, fed up, fed up, fed up on fed up. Fed up, fed up, fed up on fed up. Fed up on fed up with the drugs. Fed up with the fake love, but the gun in my brain go.
Good afternoon, Truth Confederacy. It's time for another read. And I've actually got a few to do today, so I'll be posting a few. I don't video bomb you guys. But I want to go ahead and do another reading on Karlie Guse. That way that I can research this case, because the anticipation is absolutely wearing me down. And these cases, as you know, I've said time and time again, if you watch these videos, that I like going into them cold, not knowing little to nothing. That way I'm not influenced. My emotions don't influence or cloud the reading. And two, it's good for me because I like to listen to the story that's told to me instead of hearing it on the news. Because if I've taught anybody anything, I hope I have taught you this: the mainstream media will feed you an agenda that best suits whatever narrative they are trying to push. In a lot of cases like this, now I'm not saying ours is, and I'm not saying a lot of the children's are, but I'll give you an example like Gabby Petito. Those are psyops. So those we're not going to get into that. That's not the purpose of the reading. That's not the purpose of the reading. But yeah, I'm wanting to delve deeper into Miss Karlie Guse here, because she came to me. She came to me and wanted to speak on her behalf about what happened. Because her truth needs to get put out there. And I truly feel like ascension, crossing over, whatever you want to call it, in some form or another, it has to have some type of justice, or the truth be known, if it's not ending on a truthful note. So, alright. Now, I watched a video last night. I probably should watch it again, because the gist of what I got from it is Karlie's stepbrother and her father, or the stepmother, I did not know which, called the police because he had a knife and he was threatening to kill himself. And not only that, I believe, now, it's subject to be wrong, because like I said, I was working while I was trying to listen to it, so I believe that he also threatened to die with a knife. That's how it started. And based on the comments I read on that video, people are real suspicious of the stepbrother. And there's also other people that have been in my ear talking about it, saying that they think that the stepbrother is responsible for Karlie's demise. So, this reading I want to do on the stepbrother. And I do not know his name, and I cannot remember it, which we don't need it. I want to know, what is Karlie's stepbrother's involvements, if any, in her disappearance, and anything and everything that can be revealed about her disappearance leading up to it. No, not leading up to it. Let me rephrase that, because we did find out on the last read, or on the first read, what led up to it. All right. I guess I should put it like this: who were the driving factors in Karlie going missing, and if her brother has any involvements? How about that now? A little more specific. I hate when people say it. Specific. Like, you gotta be more Pacific. No, you gotta be more Atlantic. Going down to the Indian River. Indian outlaw. I'm slap happy, so that's a tell of what I will say. I don't know what I'm going to say. Okay. Now, our first card is going to be the Nine of Cups, and it is in the reverse position. Now, this cup is indicating shattered dreams, devastations. It's a card of addictions. Showing someone with self-hatred. Arrogance. They're arrogant. Okay. Let's see, this is either the brother or... I'm just going to go ahead and say the father, because I truly, in my heart, from what I was shown, I feel like it's the stepmother and the father. Alright, now the Six of Cups is going to be also reversed for their second card. And that's going to indicate growing up and leaving the nest. That's probably the brother. This card is also the child abuse card, stolen innocence. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that, like I said last time, that dad is an alcoholic and he likes to beat these kids when he's drunk. Now the next one is going to be the Knight of Wands. Now the Knight of Wands is going to be showing events that's speeding up. It's telling you to follow your intuition, push forward. Now is the time to put your ideas and plans into motion. The next one is going to be the Page of Swords. That, on the other hand, represents delayed news. But probably what our main meaning of the card is it shows fairness, speaking out, and fighting injustice. So that's going to be speaking out and fighting injustice on Karlie's case. Yeah, the brother didn't do it. The next one is going to be the Lovers. Now this right here is going to have two meanings for me. The Lovers, who? Dad and stepmom. Wow. The meaning of this card is showing people or you, somebody, to better understand themselves as far as what their moral code is, what they value in life. It also indicates having major choices to make, or you could be faced with a dilemma. It's telling you to take the right road, the right path, even though it might be difficult. Ooh, okay. So what I see is, that daddy is an abuser. He beats on these kids, or has beaten on these kids from childhood. That's why for the childhood abuse card. And I think that, no, I do think this, okay, shattered dreams, devastation, addiction, self-hatred, arrogance. I believe this is the dad. And I believe what happened that night of that 911 call, the video that I watched, it was a 911, in case you don't know what it is a 911 call, and it is listening to the dispatch talking about how the brother had a knife, and he went after the father, and instead he was holding the knife to his own throat and threatened to kill himself and took off. I think that he knows what happened to Karlie. I think the brother knows that the dad and the stepmom are the responsible parties. And now he's running scared because it's going to be put up or shut up. And that's what it's saying. Even though it's going to be difficult, choose the right road. You have a difficult decision to make. You're faced with a dilemma. And you're faced with a dilemma over who? Bingo, the Lovers. So, this might have been a quick read, but this gives a little feed for insight here. I really am wanting to know everything I can about this case, because, like I said in the beginning, I feel like she needs her truth out there. And that's what we're going to do. Alright, guys. Thanks for staying with me, sticking around, and watching another video. As always, leave your comments. If there's a reading that you would like to see, or like to see done, leave that in the comments below. And if you know something about this case that I've not mentioned up to this point, then feel free to, please leave your comments, because even if you have a different opinion, that gives me food for thought too. That gives me a pause to think maybe, oh, wait a minute, what if this? So, let's go on into our next reading. So, I'll see you there. Thank you.
Fed up,